Hi guys, I'm C. Ketan Sarge and welcome to our first live session. As you know, we have started a YouTube channel to make your life easy around finance, accounts and tax. I have seen many people liking my videos and sharing as well. For others, please do go and subscribe to our channel because we will be coming up a lot of videos which are around finance, accounts and tax, and a lot of taxation content which is in a more simplified manner will be presenting over there. Having said that, today's topic is very interesting for people who are salaried. As you all know, we are approaching 30th, almost end of April, and all your HRs or accountants may be behind you. यार अभी अपना income status deductions बताओ. We need to calculate your TDS for the next 1 year, and all such things are going on. So to add on the confusion, there's one more question these guys have for you is whether you should go with old tax regime or new tax regime. As you know, the finance minister in the budget has announced the new tax codes, and option is obviously left on you which option you want to select. So guys, that confusion clear करने के लिए this video will be very helpful for you guys. So please make notes, or rather it's not notes, just a single pro tip that I'm going to share with you. It's a very simple formula, and also if you could see, I am sharing with you a free link for a tax comparative sheet. अगर आपको और accurate calculation चाहिए तो just click on the link which is in the description, download the comparative form, and there you go, you can easily calculate or make a decision. So coming to our main topic, why this option is so important. Recently, approximately like 5 to 6 days back, the income tax department has came up with a clarification कि ये option old tax regime या new tax regime select करने का जो option है, ये as an employee आपको आपकी company को बताना है, and once you give this option, the company will deduct your TDS according to that for the next whole year. So you can't modify or change the option in between by telling the employee. But yes, while filing the ITR, you can take a different option depending on the scenario that time. But at this moment, you have to just stick to one and convey it to your employees. So, what is the basic difference in the old tax regime and new tax regime? In simple words, it's nothing but the allowance of your exemptions and deductions. पुराने टैक्स रिजिम में जैसे हमको काफ़ी सारे एक्सपेंसेस के डिडक्शंस क्लेम करने को मिलते थे. फॉर एग्जांपल, आपका होम लोन चल रहा है तो उसका इंटरेस्ट ऑन होम लोन, योर टर्म इंश्योरेंसेस, मेडिकल इंश्योरेंसेस, यहाँ तक कि आपका PF कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन, ट्यूशन फीस बच्चों की, ये सारे डिडक्शंस आपको मिलती थी अगर आप उसको खर्चे. इफ़ यू एक्सपेंस आउट, ऑब्वियसली गेट इनकम टैक्स बेनिफिट ऑन दोज. इन द न्यू टैक्स रिजिम, दे हैव कंप्लीटली taken those out. So if you are following new tax regime, you are not eligible or allowed to take those reductions. Obviously, other benefit is that the rates over there are slightly lower. But as I said, these exemptions were only pertaining if you spend on those. So now that was a decision making. अगर मुझे income tax benefit चाहिए तो मैं ये expense करूँगा. For example, अगर मुझे और tax benefit चाहिए तो I'll invest in NPS, or I'll take an FD which is for 5 years period. But mind you, there are certain expenses, regardless आपको उसको income tax benefit मिले या नहीं मिले, there are some default expenses which you are doing and which you will continue to do regardless of whatever tax regime and whatever limit of exemption. For example, your home loan, आपको EMI repayment से चालू है अगर it's an EMI. Otherwise, if you are staying on rent, योर HRA अलाउंस जो आपको मिल रहा है, आपके इंश्योरेंसेस आप डिसकंटिन्यू नहीं करोगे, भले वो लाइफ इंश्योरेंस हो या मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस हो, आपका बाय डिफॉल्ट जो एम्प्लॉयर PF कंट्रीब्यूशन करता है वो डिडक्शन रहेगा. सो सिमिलरली all these deductions are gonna be there. So my point is, when we are discussing or when you are deciding on whether to select an old tax regime or new tax regime, this default exemption or default expenses does make a lot of difference. And exactly, my friends, based on this exemption or deductions only we can be able to decide whether to what will be your call. So let me directly come to the main topic, a single formula. ज़्यादा headache ज़्यादा कैलकुलेशन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Just remember this one simple formula, and on the go you'll be able to decide ki whether I should go with the option old tax regime or new tax regime. So guys, as I said ki your exemptions and your income are the only two figures that you need for this. So करना क्या है, very simple. आपकी जो ग्रॉस सैलरी है, आपकी जो ग्रॉस इनकम है, उसकी टोटल करो एक साइड पे. इट कुड बी योर सैलरी, adding to that your interests or whatever इनकम दैट यू हैव. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपका अगर रेंटल इनकम है तो उसका जो टैक्सल पोर्शन, रेंटल इनकम का टैक्सल पोर्शन है, वो आप ऐड करो. ये पूरा एक साइड पे यू जस्ट मेक अ टोटल ऑफ ऑल योर ग्रॉस इनकम्स. एट द अपोजिट just do a total of your default expenses or default deductions. For example, आपके interest on home loan, insurances, PF contribution, tuition fees जो आप पे करते हो, अगर आपने कुछ donations किया हुआ है तो उसकी amount add करो. So take total of all this, and when you have this total, apply a simple formula. Just divide your gross income by your exemptions. Or sorry, my mistake. Divide your gross income by 6. The 1/6 amount of your gross income, which is approximately 16.67%. वो amount, does that amount compare it with your exemptions का total? If your exemptions are more than 1/6 of your gross income, it's very clear you go with the old tax regime. If it's less than that, new tax regime is for your benefit. So guys, I'll again repeat. Your gross total income, divide it by 6. So you derived 1/6 of your gross total income. Compare that with your default exemption or default deductions. If your default deductions are more than the 1/6 of the gross income, old tax regime is a go, otherwise new tax regime. Now this particular formula will work more or less same for all income level. कहीं पे it could be exactly 1/6 और कहीं पे it could be 16.5%, कहीं पे it will be 16%, कहीं पे it will be 17%. So somewhere it will range around 1/6 of the gross income. And this formula will be applicable or rather workable for a salaried person whose annual salary is up to 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs तक ये formula work करेगा. For example, अगर आपकी gross income is 7.5 lakhs and उसका अगर मैं 1/6 amount to which is comes to 1,25,000. So I know if my deductions are equal or more than 1,25,000, I go with the old tax regime. It is below that, I'll always beneficial. A new tax regime is beneficial for me. Similar, another example, if I say 12.5 lakhs is my gross income, so 12.5 ka 1/6, which is around 2,08,000. So if my deductions amounts to or equal to 2,08,000 or more than that, I'll go with old tax regime. If it's lower, new tax regime. But when you reach a level of 15 lakhs का gross income, उसके बाद there is no such formula. It's a standard value 2.5 lakhs. Exactly 15 lakhs का again 1/6, which is 2.5 lakhs, and that will remain constant for all the income above 15 lakhs. तो भले आपकी इनकम 20 लाख हो, 25 हो, 30 लाख हो, आपका डिडक्शंस अगर 2.5 लाख 2.5 लाख से ज़्यादा है, that is the benchmark. If it's below 2.5 lakhs, new tax regime. If it's above 2.5 lakhs, old tax regime. So this figure will give you 95% of the results right. If still there is some confusion, marginally some values could be upper and lower. I am saying not much difference. It will be hardly a percentage or 2 ka difference. But again, to help you with that, what we are doing, we are sharing with you a free tax comparative sheet. As I said, the link is in my description, so you can download it, wherein you can get an accurate difference. You just put in these two details and you get the accurate tax liability and what is the difference that you might save in selecting one of the other options. So guys, that was it from my side for today. I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you like the video, please do like and share it to your friends. And also I would request, if you are more interested in more such videos around finance, accounts and tax, more simplified versions of this information, please go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel Life Made Easy, because we are here to literally make your life easy around finance, accounts and tax. Thank you guys, take care.